If you've always felt different, like you don't belong here, there's a reason. You're one of the 9 types of chosen ones, and your soul already knows which one. But here's what will shock you. The 9th type? They don't even know they're chosen yet. Keep watching, because by the end of this video, everything will make sense. Look, I know this might sound crazy, but stay with me. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the energy shift? Ever had strangers tell you their deepest secrets within minutes of meeting you? Or maybe you've always known things were going to happen before they did. There's something I need to tell you about the 9th type that will completely change how you see yourself. But first, you need to understand the other 8. See, chosen ones aren't just characters in movies. They're real people living real lives, often struggling with the same question. Why do I feel so different? The truth is, if you're watching this video right now, you were probably called to it. Your soul is ready to understand its purpose. But here's what nobody talks about. Being chosen isn't always a blessing. Sometimes it feels like a curse. Type 1. The Awakener. The first type is the Awakener. These are the people who see through the lies everyone else believes. If you're an Awakener, you've probably been called too intense or too deep your whole life. People say you think too much, question too much, feel too much. You've lost friends because you couldn't pretend anymore. You couldn't laugh at jokes that weren't funny or nod along with conversations that felt empty. Your divine purpose. You're here to wake people up from the sleep they don't even know they're in. Every conversation you have plants seeds. Every question you ask breaks someone's mental prison. But here's the hard part. Most people don't want to wake up. They'll resist you, avoid you, even hate you for showing them what they don't want to see. The second type, though, they have the opposite problem. They feel everything so deeply they can barely function. Keep watching to see if this is you. Type 2. The Empath. If you're watching this and you've ever walked into a hospital and felt sick, or been around someone angry and suddenly felt rage that wasn't yours, you're an empath. Empaths don't just understand emotions. They absorb them like a sponge absorbs water. You've probably been told you're too sensitive since childhood. You cry at commercials, feel guilty for things you didn't do, and sometimes you don't even know which emotions are actually yours. Your divine purpose is to be an emotional translator for humanity. You feel what others can't express, understand what others can't explain, and heal wounds that others can't even see. If you're an empath watching this right now, take a deep breath. You're not broken. You're not too much. You're exactly what this world needs. Actually, pause the video for a second. If you've ever been told you're too sensitive, comment, "I feel everything" below. I want to show you how many of us there really are. But there's one type that's even more misunderstood than empaths. They're often seen as weird, antisocial, or strange. But what they're really doing, it's saving the world. Type 3. The Mystic Mystics are the bridge between worlds. If you're a mystic, you've had experiences you can't explain to most people. You've seen things, felt things, known things that don't make logical sense. You probably learned early to keep your mouth shut about your experiences because people looked at you like you were crazy. Maybe you see spirits, have prophetic dreams, or just know things about people you've never met. You might talk to animals, feel the emotions of plants, or sense energy in objects. Clip-worthy moment. Mystics aren't crazy. They're just tuned into frequencies most people can't hear. Your divine purpose is to be a living reminder that there's more to reality than what we can see and touch. You're here to keep the magic alive in a world that's forgotten how to believe. If you're a mystic, you've probably felt lonely your whole life, like you're speaking a language nobody else understands. But you're not alone. There are more of us than you think. The fourth type, they're the ones everyone comes to when everything falls apart. But their gift comes with a price that almost broke me when I learned about it. Type 4. The healers carry the pain of the world in their bodies. If you're a healer, people have been drawn to you since childhood. Strangers tell you their problems. Friends call you when they're breaking down. Even animals and children gravitate toward you. But here's what nobody tells you. Every person you help leaves a little of their pain with you. You absorb their trauma, carry their wounds, feel their suffering as if it were your own. You might have chronic health issues that doctors can't explain. Mysterious pains that come and go. Energy that fluctuates wildly depending on who you've been around. Your viral moment. Healers don't just fix people. They take the broken pieces into themselves. Your divine purpose is to be a walking sanctuary. Your presence alone calms chaos. Your touch can ease pain. Your words can heal wounds that have been bleeding for years. If you're a healer watching this, please hear me. You have to learn to protect your energy. You can't save everyone, and trying will destroy you. I learned this the hard way when I almost burned out completely trying to heal everyone around me while ignoring my own wounds. The fifth type, though, they're the complete opposite. Where healers absorb pain, these chosen ones reflect it back like a mirror. And some people can't handle what they see. Type 5. The mirror. Mirrors show people exactly who they are, and most people don't like what they see. If you're a mirror, you've noticed that people have extreme reactions to you. They either love you instantly or hate you for no apparent reason. Relatable experience. You've probably been blamed for things you didn't do, accused of being arrogant when you were just being honest, or told you make people uncomfortable just by existing. Here's what's really happening. Your energy reflects back whatever someone is hiding from themselves. If they're insecure, they'll see you as threatening. If they're dishonest, they'll call you fake. If they're jealous, they'll find reasons to tear you down. Your divine purpose is to be a catalyst for growth. You force people to confront their shadows, face their fears, and deal with the parts of themselves they've been avoiding. If you're a mirror, you've probably felt like you're doing something wrong your whole life, like you're too much, too intense, too real. But you're not. You're just reflecting what's already there. The sixth type has a gift that sounds amazing, but comes with a burden that most people couldn't handle. Keep watching, because this one might explain those strange experiences you've been having. Type 6. The oracles see what's coming before it happens. If you're an oracle, you've probably had dreams that came true, gut feelings that saved your life, or moments where you just knew something was about to happen. But here's the burden. Sometimes you see things you don't want to see. Tragedies you can't prevent. Pain that's coming for people you love. Endings that haven't happened yet, but feel as real as your own heartbeat. You might have tried to warn people, only to be ignored or called paranoid. You've learned to keep your visions to yourself because most people aren't ready for the truth. Your divine purpose is to be a lighthouse in the storm. Your visions help guide humanity away from disaster and toward hope. Even when people don't listen, your warnings plant seeds that grow when the time is right. If you're an oracle, the weight of knowing can feel unbearable sometimes. But remember, you're not responsible for changing everything you see. You're only responsible for sharing the truth. The seventh type, they're the warriors of the spiritual world. But their battle isn't what you think it is. Type 7. The Guardians fight battles that most people never even know are happening. If you're a Guardian, you've always been the protector. The one who stands up for the underdog. The one who intervenes when others would look away. You've probably been in situations where you had to choose between your own safety and doing what's right. And you chose right, even when it cost you. But here's what makes Guardians different from regular heroes. You're not just protecting people from physical harm. You're protecting them from spiritual attacks, energy vampires, and forces that want to dim their light. Clip-worthy line: Guardians don't fight monsters. They fight the darkness that creates monsters. You might notice that negative people can't stay around you long. Toxic situations seem to resolve themselves when you're present. Your energy alone creates a shield that protects everyone nearby. Your divine purpose is to be a warrior of light. You hold space for others to heal, grow and shine without interference from dark forces. If you've ever felt like you're fighting battles nobody else can see, comment, "I'm a Guardian," below. Let's build an army of light in these comments. But the eighth type, they have the loneliest purpose of all. And if you've ever felt completely alone, even in a crowded room, this might be you. Type 8. The pioneers walk paths that don't exist yet. If you're a pioneer, you've always been ahead of your time. Your ideas, your beliefs, your way of seeing the world. It's all too advanced for most people to understand. You've probably felt like an alien your whole life. Like you were born in the wrong era, on the wrong planet, surrounded by people who just don't get it. You have visions of how things could be. Better systems, higher consciousness, new ways of living and loving. But when you try to share these visions, people look at you like you're speaking a foreign language. Your divine purpose is to be a bridge to the future. Every weird idea you have, every impossible dream you chase, every boundary you break, it's all preparing the way for others to follow. If you're a pioneer, the loneliness is real. But remember, every great innovator, every spiritual teacher, every person who changed the world started exactly where you are now. But there's one more type, the 9th type. And if you've made it this far in the video, there's a 90% chance this is you. But here's the thing about the 9th type. They don't know they're chosen yet. Type 9. The catalysts change everything just by existing. If you're a catalyst, strange things happen around you. Technology glitches when you're emotional. Lights flicker when you walk by. People's lives transform after meeting you, even briefly. Here's what's incredible about catalysts. You don't even try to create change. It just happens. Your energy is so pure, so powerful, that it accelerates everything around you. Relationships either deepen or end quickly around you. People either step into their power or run away. There's no middle ground. If you're a catalyst, you've probably blamed yourself for the chaos that seems to follow you. But it's not chaos. It's transformation. You're not a problem. You're a solution the world desperately needs. Your divine purpose is to speed up humanity's evolution. Every person you meet, every situation you enter, every space you occupy becomes more authentic, more real, more aligned with truth. If you've watched this entire video, if something inside you is saying, yes, this is me, if you feel seen for the first time in forever, you're not imagining it. You are chosen. You are here for a reason. If this video spoke to your soul, if you finally understand why you've always felt different, I need you to do something for me. Comment below with your type. Don't just lurk, let your light be seen. Say, I'm an empath, or I'm a catalyst, or whatever resonates with you. Let's create the largest gathering of chosen ones YouTube has ever seen. And if this video helped you understand yourself better, hit that like button. Not for me, but for all the other chosen ones who need to find this message. Subscribe if you want more content that speaks to your soul instead of just your mind. Here's what I want you to remember. You didn't choose to be chosen. You were chosen to choose. Every day, you get to decide whether to hide your light or let it shine. The world is changing, and it needs you exactly as you are. Your sensitivity isn't weakness, it's your superpower. Your differences aren't flaws, they're your gifts. You've spent your whole life wondering why you don't fit in. Maybe it's time to realize you were never meant to. You were meant to stand out, shake things up, and show people what's possible when someone finally decides to be authentically, unapologetically themselves. The question isn't whether you're chosen anymore. The question is, what are you going to do about it? In my next video, I'm going to show you how to protect your energy as a chosen one. Because if you don't learn this, your gifts will become your burden. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. Until then, remember, you're not weird. You're not broken. You're not too much. You're chosen, and it's time to act like it.